Hey there. I am pissed. Have you ever been stolen from? Because I just got robbed. And I hate the feeling of finding out that somebody took my stuff. I feel violated. I feel mistreated. I feel like just anger. I lost my wallet today. I didn't realize I had lost it. And I got a phone call a little while ago. Somebody had found it. And I'm thinking, great, a good Samaritan. They've got my wallet and they offered to meet me. I go meet them, open the wallet, debit cards and cash are gone. I asked them where they found it. They told me where they found it. I knew that's not where I'd lost it. Somebody had found my wallet, took the stuff, pitched it over a fence. And so whatever, is what it is. But just that sinking feeling of having my stuff taken. I work hard for what I get just like you do. And for somebody to take my stuff for their own personal gain, their own selfish personal gain, and not give a crap about me. Thieves don't care if it's your last dollar. They don't care if you're not going to make rent. They don't care if you're not going to make your car payment. They don't care if you're not going to be able to buy groceries to feed your kids. They don't give a flip about you. They will just take your stuff for their own selfish personal gain and not give a freaking rip. And that pisses me off. And it's okay to get pissed off. I used to would act out in my anger, and I'm not going to do that. But I started to think about this whole thing of being robbed, being stolen from. And you know what? Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what he does. He comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is his M.O. I was in addiction for 30 years. Pornography, alcohol, marijuana. Severely addicted. Spent 30 freaking years in that prison. Freaking hellhole. And it sucked. And during those 30 years, Satan stole from me. He stole relationships from me. He stole my joy. He stole my peace. He stole my happiness. He stole my sanity. He stole my intimacy. He stole my relationship and my intimacy from God. I had a relationship with God, but it wasn't great. It was good from time to time. I had my moments. But all in all, he stole so much from me, and he didn't care one bit. He sucked me into that trap, and then he used it against me to steal and to kill and to destroy my life. And that's what he's trying to do to you. If you're in addiction, that's exactly what he's trying to do to you. And he's trying to do it to you in other ways as well. It's not just addiction. Not everybody's an addict. But here's my point. He is stealing from you if you're in addiction. Especially this porn addiction, that's the one that I hate the most. And that's why I became a coach, to help other men to get out of this crap. Because he is stealing from you, man. He is stealing your relationship from your children, your wives, your future wife if you're not married. He's stealing your brains, dude. He is not doing you any favors. He does not care one bit about you. You might think it's all fun and games. You might think you're having a good time. You might think it's not hurting anybody. Nobody knows. Everybody's doing it consensually. Whatever your stupid excuse is, it's a stupid excuse, and you're being stolen from. And I promise you that if you started looking at it like that if he was taking thousands of dollars out of your bank account, if he was stealing your car, you'd be pissed off. And you'd want to fight back. So think about it. He's stealing your freaking life. That's what he's doing. He's stealing your life. If that does not piss you off enough to want to fight back, I don't know what will, dude. And ma'am, if it's your husband or fiance or boyfriend that is struggling, you're being stolen from. And if I were you, I would draw a very strong line in the sand and say, you know what? You get to choose, sir. You get to choose me or that addiction. Get some freaking help or we're done. Because if you allow that to grow and prosper in your relationship, it is going to be stolen from you. Addiction is pretty much incurable. It is progressive. It will progress, and it is fatal. Something will die. If not a life, a relationship will certainly die. It is that serious. If you've ever had anything stolen from you, jewelry, car, money, anything, and felt that violation, some women have their virginity stolen from them. Their innocence. That pisses me off. If you've ever had something stolen and felt violated, you ought to feel violated knowing that Satan is stealing everything he possibly can from your life in relationships with addiction. The story does have a happy ending, and I will start to smile a little bit now. Thank you for letting me vent and rant and rave just a little bit. You know what? Even if I had the opportunity to get a pound of flesh and smack this person around, whoever took my stuff, I would not do it. My mind has been renewed. It's okay to be angry. I'm not going to sin in my anger. I'm not going to go act out and get a hit of dopamine to feel better for a few minutes. I'm not going to go get drunk. I'm not going to go get high. I'm not going to go get in a fight. I'm going to be okay. My God is a big God. My dad is going to take care of all of this. Whoever has my stuff, and I've already canceled my cards, whoever's got my stuff and stolen my crap, he's going to take care of it. My dad loves me. He's going to take care of it. And God is a God of redemption. Everything that the enemy has been stealing from me for the past 30 years that he had stolen, God is redeeming that. I've got a beautiful marriage now. I've got peace in my life. I no longer have to stew for too long about how I want to go wring this person's neck and choke them out. I'm going to let it go. I've got intimacy in my life with my wife and with my Father in heaven and with anybody that's a friend of mine. I've got joy. I've got happiness. Everything that the enemy stole from me during those 30 years, God is bringing back. And he's going to bring it back tenfold. That's the good news. So, if you find yourself struggling, and if you want to end this thing and stop letting the enemy steal and kill and destroy you, if you want to get serious and come out of denial that one day you're going to get a handle on it, you're going to figure out a way to manage it, to just somehow miraculously stop. You're going to pray it away and you're going to do something one day, you're going to find the magic bullet and it's all going to go away. When you get ready to come out of denial and realize that yes, God will deliver you, but he needs you in community. He needs you doing your part, exercising your faith. If you're ready for that, then look me up, because I can help you get out. I can help you turn this thing around, and you can start having redemption, and everything can come back in your life. Relationships can come back. With people, with God, you can get your sanity back. You can get love back, intimacy, joy, peace, happiness. Sky's the limit. I wasn't an addiction coach. When my mind got cleared up, he gave me a whole new career. I don't know what's going to happen for you, but I know that it's good. I know that whatever the enemy is stealing from you right now, God wants to replace it with something so much better. But you need to get sometimes just a little bit righteously pissed off at the enemy for taking what you've got and for taking what God has given you and what he wants to give you. He is robbing everything that God is wanting to bless you with. And I want you to get it back, but you got to want it. And you got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to confess some stuff and say, look, I need some help. I can't do it on my own. You have got to admit that you can't do it in your own strength. So if that's you, I'm going to put my Calendly link in the description. And you can book a free breakthrough coaching call with me. I'm not going to try to talk you into doing something with me. I'm not going to try to sell you a package. If you want to work with me, fantastic. Okay? Yes, I'll take your money. It's how I make a living, and I will help you get out of addiction. But even if I don't work with you long term, if you just want that 30-minute breakthrough call just to get some clarity in your head and see what it even just looks like to start going down the road of recovery, to get your mind right and to get out of this hellhole that you've been in, just hit me up for that. Take 30 minutes of my time. Heck, I'll even give you an hour. I'll drop a bunch of knowledge on you. It takes more than knowledge, but I'll drop a bunch of knowledge on you. I'm rooting for you, man. I want you to get back everything the enemy has taken and is taking, and everything that is to be gotten. There is so much for you to go out and get and retake the land, and take land that you didn't even know God wanted to give you. There's so much for you to go out and have. But you've got to put this addiction away. You've got to stop letting Satan rob you. Love you to pieces. Thanks for hearing me out. I'm not going to apologize for the rant. Being angry is okay. I'm not going to sin in my anger. But just know it does have a happy ending if you want it to have a happy ending, but you got to do something. God bless you. Purity is the new sexy. I promise you it is. I'm living proof of it. And we'll see you next time.